Modern Mahjong's here with Thursday's Daily Talk of the Tiles for May 1st, 2025. If you're watching this on Instagram, the full video is posted to our YouTube channel, Modern Mahjong. We have a playlist of all our Daily Talk of the Tiles, as well as virtual vintage and panels on tournaments and etiquette, and lots of informative and entertaining videos for you to watch. Thanks for joining us, and let's get to our topic and our tip. We're going to do some refreshers today. Our tile topic is key concepts of colors on the card and suits, and our tile tips are paying attention to concealed and exposed and what's the difference. The colors on the card indicate how many suits, not which suit. So a refresher. The three suits are Bam and a matching dragon of green, Crack with a matching dragon of red, and Dots with a matching dragon of white. Dragons are a suit. While they're usually thought of being associated with a suit, in and of itself, they are a suit. If the D is in the same color as the number, it's a matching dragon. If the D is in a different color of the number, it's one of the two opposing dragons. So since there were two misprints, one on the standard and one on the large, ever since then, every player has been a detective trying to find other errors on the card. This hand, we've been getting many emails, some people thinking we're the league, but asking us how come this hand is an error. The question here is, how many suits is this hand? It's numbers in one suit, and then two pairs of dragons that don't match. Well, the answer is there was no error on the card. It is any three suits, because the dragons are a suit. The 5-7-9 is in one suit, and the dragon in red and blue that oppose the green are the other two suits. So now moving on to tile tips. Do you know what the X and the C on the card are? It stands for exposed and concealed. So you always need to know if you're playing an exposed hand or a concealed hand and what the difference is. But before you make an exposure, always check to make sure that you can. Note that no matter what you're playing, you can never expose anything less than 3 or more like tiles. There's no exposing a single, a group of singles, or a pair. Now, whether you're playing concealed or exposed, that 14th winning tile, you could either pick or call and display your Mahjong. But before that, no matter whether you're playing exposed, you are not going to have any exposures of singles, groups of singles, or pairs. If you're playing concealed, you're not going to have any exposures. So a hand with a C is concealed and also called closed. This year, all of the concealed hands are at the bottom of the section, if there is a concealed hand, and the entire singles and pairs hand is concealed. Think of concealed hands as being secretive, and you're concealing all your tiles until you win. A concealed hand means you cannot call any discard until you either pick or call your 14th tile when you win Mahjong. So yes, you can call a tile when it's concealed, but only that 14th current discard that gives you Mahjong. And congratulations. For both an exposed or a concealed hand, you could do a joker exchange. And people get confused sometimes on that. When you do a joker exchange, the proper order is pick first or claim, do an exposure, complete the exposure, and then do the joker exchange. So obviously, if you're playing a concealed hand, you wouldn't be doing the claiming part. But if you pick a tile and you have a tile that you can exchange for a joker, that joker is either discarded, placed in your rack, or used with the tiles in the sloping part of your rack to call Mahjong. So joker exchanges are available for both concealed and exposed hand. In a concealed hand, you could also pick or call your 14th tile for Mahjong. It could be any current discard other than a correctly named joker. Now moving on to today's hand of the day. We're going with consecutive run, 3 flowers, a pung of flowers, a grouping of 3 single tiles, 1, 2, 3, and then a Kong of 4s and a Kong of the next highest number. So this whole entire run needs to continue to increase in value. So you have the lowest number 1, 2, 3, a Kong of 4, a Kong of 5s. You could do anything as long as you end by 9. So if you do 9 as the Kong, 8's the other Kong, then you would have to do 5, 6, 7 for those singles tiles. So you could do 3 flowers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or anything in between. Here's an example of one of the many hands with a pung of flowers. Now, this hand might be one you want to postpone calling until you have those kongs of the top 2 numbers, because once you put those out, everything else you have other than the flowers are singles. So you might want to decide whether you have enough jokers to call those to put you in good position to be ready to call one of the singles in that lower part of the run to be able to win. If you have ideas for our daily Talk of the Tiles, comment below or email us or message us. We're at modernmahjong@gmail.com. We only have one more May 1st on the calendar, Prepare to Pivot and Learn the Card workshop. It's taking place on Zoom. We have this one on the calendar, and we've had several people ask us if we're going to be doing any more. We are not recording these and replaying them, so they're live only. So if you're interested, come to the May 1st one. You could sign up on our website in advance. We're going to cut off registration at 6 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. Or actually, when we're playing this, it is going to be tomorrow. So we're cutting off registration 6 p.m. tonight. If you play Canasta, Donna Miller Small and I are hosting a Canasta convention October 11th and 12th. Details on bit.ly/CanastaCon25. The PDF, which makes up our expanded version of our Zoom, is 95 pages long and available for purchase for $10 on our website, modernmahjong.com/products/2025 PDF. If this popped up in your feed or a friend sent you this video, like us for yourself. You could like, comment, save, and share, and this way you won't miss out. If you don't get our emails yet, visit modernmahjong.com and sign up to get our emails. And you could subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get notifications when our new videos are posted. We hope you have a great day and a great game on the 2025 card.